Dueling Inventors. Arthur Fry vs. Walter Deemer. Arthur Fry, the inventor of Post-it notes. Walter Deemer, the inventor of bubble gum. Childhood and family. Arthur L. Fry, born on August 19, 1931 in Ortona, Minnesota, grew up first in a small town in Iowa and later in Kansas City. He and his wife had 3 children and later had 5 grandchildren. Walter E. Deemer, born on January 8, 1904 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, was married to a person named Adelaide. They had 2 children together, 1 son and 1 daughter. Soon, Adelaide and her 2 children died. He then married Florence Freeman Kohler. Spotlight/similarity/difference. While Arthur Fry's date of birth is August 19, 1931, Walter Deemer's date of birth is January 8, 1904, and while Arthur Fry's birthplace is Owatonna, Minnesota, Walter Deemer's birthplace is Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. But both Arthur Fry and Walter Deemer have been married, and both of them had children. Education. Arthur L. Fry began education in a one-room rural schoolhouse. He then attended Duluth Central High School. In the early 1950s, he moved on to the University of Minnesota, majoring in chemical engineering. He then moved to the U of M Twin Cities campus. Walter E. Deemer began education in Skyward Elementary. He then attended a high school in Philadelphia. He did not go to college. He did not know about it. Spotlight/similarity/difference. While Arthur Fry began his education in a one-room rural schoolhouse, Walter Deemer began his education in Skyward Elementary, and while Fry went to high school in Duluth, Deemer went to high school in Philadelphia, and while Fry went to university, Deemer didn't. But education didn't play a role in both of their inventions, and both of them received an education in their lifetime. Setting/time period. Sticky notes. Arthur Fry conceived the sticky note on a Sunday in 1973, while singing in his choir. Bubble gum. Walter Deemer created bubble gum in 1928 in the laboratory of the Fleer Corporation. Inventions. Arthur L. Fry. Arthur Fry is credited as the co-creator of the Post-it note. Walter E. Deemer. Walter Deemer is the inventor of bubble gum. Spotlight on Post-it notes. Post-it notes are small pieces of paper that can be stuck onto objects and removed from them without getting it damaged. Due to their adhesive, they do not fall off when stuck onto something. You can use Post-it notes as bookmarks, to take notes, to make to-do lists, as labels, as reminders, or to write a message. Spotlight on bubble gum. Bubble gum is a kind of treat you chew on and blow a bubble out of. Some of the most popular flavors of bubble gum are spearmint, peppermint, cinnamon, and fruit flavors. Studies show that chewing gum helps people to relax, and many people find that chewing gum helps to increase their concentration and helps to relieve boredom. Why? What circumstances encourage the invention of this item? Post-it notes. Arthur Fry wanted a bookmark that would stick to his choir pages. This was because he used slips of paper to mark his place, but they would fall out constantly. Bubble gum. Walter Deemer worked at the Fleer Chewing Gum Company. During his spare time, Deemer liked to experiment with gum recipes. Story of Post-it notes. In 1968, a scientist at 3M named Dr. Spencer Silver created a unique adhesive. This adhesive could cling onto surfaces and be repositioned without damaging the page it was on. In 1974, Arthur Fry attended a lecture by Silver about his adhesive. While singing in his choir, Fry found a use for Silver's adhesive. He used slips of paper to mark his place, but they fell out constantly. So, remembering Silver's adhesive, he marked slips of paper with it. The slips of paper didn't fall out and didn't damage the pages it was stuck on. A short time later, Fry wrote a message on these slips of paper, creating the concept of the Post-it note. Story of bubble gum. Walter Deemer worked at the Fleer Chewing Gum Company. During his spare time, Deemer liked to experiment with gum recipes. In 1928, while testing some of his ideas in the company laboratory, he accidentally created a unique recipe for gum. It was a much softer and much more stretchable type of gum. It allowed the chewer to blow bubbles that, when popped, did not stick to the face. This recipe soon became the first bubble gum on the market. Modern day. Has the invention been improved upon since being invented? Post-it notes. They are now available in over 56 shapes, 27 sizes, and 50 colors. An entire line of products has been developed, including dispensers, tabs, flags, easel pads, bulletin boards, page markers, dry erase surfaces, and writing tools. Bubble gum. Many new flavors of bubble gum exist. Many varieties of bubble gum now exist, including sugarless gum, organic gum, all-natural gum, and stick gum. Who do you think was the best inventor? I think the better inventor was Walter E. Deemer, since Arthur Fry just used another person's invention to create his. Sources.